Next on our showcase is someone who wasn't.
The following contest, scheduled for one fall.
For the first time ever, we have a women's championship match here in the Middle East, in Saudi Arabia. Bayley against Naomi. Will Bayley's record-setting... Bayley versus Naomi, SmackDown Women's Championship on the line.
So much of Naomi's career has been predicated on making history. And tonight, she has the opportunity to make even more history. Naomi's got plenty of momentum coming into this match and is feeling mighty confident herself.
Drop kick. Naomi has tested her mettle in recent weeks, as the road to this championship opportunity was a difficult one. Needed to defeat former SmackDown Women's Champion Carmella. We know Naomi has a heavy desire to become a up on the top rope.
After this part of town for these two competitors.
This could go south in a hurry. Here we go.
Superplex. Pulling out all the stops in hopes of bringing home the championship.
Bayley sent flying.
No matter who you are, when you crash on the floor, a searing pain races through your body. Naomi going for broke. And this high-risk offense from the challenger might be catching the champion by surprise. The challenger being the aggressor here, but remember, the title can only be won by pinfall or submission inside the ring.
We know that Naomi's going to want to pick up the pace in this match, but Bayley's going to look to wear Naomi down.
Yeah, Bayley's going to want to slow down the pace and let the adrenaline wear off for Naomi. Bayley can also turn up the aggression here in a way I'm not quite sure Naomi can match.
Bayley struggling to defend herself.
And Naomi continues to somehow have Bayley's number here. Now Bayley looking for some momentum.
Great quickness.
Nice roll through into the pin.
Great combination. Raises the shoulder before the one count.
She's not going quietly into
Okay,
the
almost.
here, making things very interesting.
And Naomi keeping Bayley on her toes, pushing the pace on the champion.
Naomi moving fast, showing that superior athleticism. Bayley might not be able to keep up here.
Byron, you've talked a lot about this change in Bayley and how people can't believe that this is the type of person she's turned into.
Well, it comes down to career frustrations. Bayley is frustrated with her career progression. The way things were when she was hugging and smiling. It's not about frustration, Saxton. It's about realization. Bayley realized she never got the respect that she deserves from the WWE Universe.
Using the ropes.
Naomi isn't feeling intimidated by the moment.
Sent right into the corner. Bam! She flipped that attack around. Face full of turnbuckle. And Bayley never saw that coming. Right in the jaw.
Oh, what a shot.
And here we go. Championship's on the line. Naomi's got Bayley in trouble up on the top rope. This could be Naomi's moment.
Smart move by Bayley, protecting her title and going to the eyes.
Oh, what a kick. Bayley is down and in trouble.
Quick thinking by Naomi, looking to close this one out.
Nobody home. Bayley wisely moves out of harm's way. What's Bayley trying to do here?
What the? I think Bayley's trying to trap Naomi's legs in Naomi's own shirt.
A great counter by Naomi.
Nope, not today. Not today.
Naomi ducks underneath, and we got a standoff. Great match so
Trust us,
far.
not today.
Well, Bayley thought she had Naomi, but the challenger was ready. Well, the champion has to find a new strategy in a hurt. Oh, what a review by Naomi. That might have just sealed the deal on us having a new champ.
Naomi did it. We have a new champion.
Is it 2022 again?
Here is your winner, and the new SmackDown Women's Champion, Naomi.
Bayley's stranglehold on the SmackDown Women's Championship has ended. The Glow era has begun.
That's gotta be 2022, right? My guess.
Ladies and gentlemen, if it weren't for the next two superstars in our showcase, none of this would be possible. Because without Afa and Sika, without the wild Samoans, there truly is no dynasty. While it was their father who made the blood oath with High Chief Peter Maivia, it was Afa and Sika who built the family up, training generations of relatives, all with the single goal of becoming the best professional wrestler on the face of the planet. And while the two would together be WWE Hall of Famers, based solely on their work as trainers and cultivators of the next generation, their in-ring successes only add to their immortality. Afa and Sika formed WWE's most dominant tag team of the early 1980s, fighting their way to the WWE Tag Team Championship on 3 separate occasions. Opponents were often defeated before the bell even rang to start the match, falling victim to the aura and the intimidation factor of having to step into the ring with the Wild Samoans, accompanied by Captain Lou Albano. The trio formed a masterful group that was able to take all opponents off their game, be it through Albano's devious schemes or the overpowering nature of the Wild Samoans. WWE had never dealt with a team so primal, turning each match into a battle of survival. Most feared, the deadly Samoan drop, a move that has been imitated by many, but duplicated only by a chosen few.
There they are, the Wild Samoans.
These are immigrants coming from the island, trying to figure it out, trying to find a way. I couldn't imagine being these men. I couldn't imagine taking on these responsibilities of setting the tone in a whole new country. And then trying to break into entertainment on top of that. But they made it work. And that's what we are. We're workers. We make it work.
These tribal elders set the standard for all of their descendants to not only follow, but they also taught their descendants how to surpass it. So beloved were the two that perhaps no moment holds more significance to your tribal chief, Roman Reigns, than when he was presented the Ula Fala by his father Sika and Uncle Afa after the 2020 Hell in a Cell event. You see, it was their acknowledgement that gave Roman Reigns the unshakable confidence to continue his journey to becoming the greatest of all time.
The utmost respect, love, and gratitude for those men. Because if my father and uncle don't do what they do, we're not here.
We now humbly present to you the honor of walking in the famed footsteps of the Wild Samoans, finding a tag team in WWE's long and storied history that we felt would test the Wild Samoans was not an easy task. But then, a thought came to your wise man. Why not give the audience exactly what they want? Why not put the Wild Samoans against one of the greatest tag teams of all time? Why not present Afa, Sika, the Wild Samoans versus Bubba Ray and Devon, the Dudley Boys. And if we're going to go that far, let's do it in a tables match. Showcase that savage brutality that made both teams the eternal legends we know them to be. No pinfalls, no submissions, no rules. Just be the team that avoids being put through the table, and you will emerge victorious. And with these four men, you better believe that things are going to get extreme.
Oh, heck yeah.
And here they come. Bubba Ray and Devon are ready for a fight.
That's just what they'll get from Afa and Sika. And then some.
The following contest is a tag team tables match.
Guys, this is going to be a great one. You can feel the electricity already.
I feel the excitement and some fear, too.
Accompanied by Captain Lou Albano and a combined weight of 645 pounds. Afa and Sika, the Wild Samoans.
Here's the battle, and it's the Wild Samoans, Afa and Sika, taking on Devon and Bubba Ray Dudley, the Dudley Boys.
Two sets of brothers, two sets of absolute madmen, ready to get the tables and get downright savage. Bringing a new definition to the term sibling rivalry. This one will get extremely physical. A very ferocious demeanor emanates from the Wild Samoans, like they're part of a pack of untamed beasts. I really wonder what it would take for the Dudley Boys to have control of them.
Maybe they'll take a sledgehammer? A truck? They're not human, Byron. You can knock them down, but they'll keep coming back. Corey, I've got to know, what can the Wild Samoans do to get the advantage in this tables match? After all, this is the Dudley Boys match, the match they put on the map, the match they're synonymous with.
Well, maybe the Wild Samoans have to be a little less wild, Cole. They still need to brutalize their opponents because that's what they do best. But the last thing Afa and Sika want to do is rush head first into a table. After all, that's exactly how you lose. He is getting rid of the turnbuckle pad. Don't say that too loud, Saxon. You might get caught.
Lift it up. What's next? Snake eyes. Corey, the Wild Samoans are about as tough and mean as they come. A very physical duo. And we've seen how they use their heads. Almost like a concrete weapon.
Yeah, they don't need much flash. They're just a formidable ground and pound team. If they lack in offensive creativity, they make up for it in blunt force trauma. And nothing packs more blunt force trauma than an Afa or Sika headbutt.
Devon's toughness being called into question by that offense. And come on, was that really called for? That showed a...
Hopped up into the Samoan drop. Incredible. Afa and Sika might have just shown us the prelude to the Dudley's demise. Drives his opponent down with a Uranagi.
And Sika had no reflexes to answer for that.
Yeah, Bubba showed a solid game plan there.
Afa and Sika, both individuals that compete barefooted. Not something common of most wrestlers, Court. But it is actually very customary in the Samoan wrestling heritage.
It's how they train. It's how they live in the fly.
And pure cheapness we just saw in that attack.
Adrenaline can make you do crazy things. Exhibit A right there. Oh, man, right to the arm. Hyperextend your elbow.
Damage is starting to take its toll on him.
Yeah, watching Devon aggressively work the opposition. Nice scoop slam.
Lifting them up. Relative ease. Followed up with a
discount punch. They'll take things into the ring. What a sick thump from that table.
These attacks are starting to impact him. And we can harp on how this match was something almost tailor-built by the Dudley Boys. With a famous series of TLC matches they've had, the Dudleys have become sick. Devon with a kick to the guts, turns his opponent around,
and there is saving grace. That was the Dudley Boys showing the Wild Samoans what tag team wrestling is all about. Oh, look out! Whoa! What a landing! Coming down on their opponent. Popped up! And it is indeed time for Devon to get the tables.
Such a peculiar look coming from the Wild Samoans, as if they have no control of their animalistic behavior. His body is dealing with a lot of stress here.
They had tried their hardest to avoid damage, but I think the table might be coming into play sooner rather than later. And he avoids what was coming.
Now he's just having his way with Devon. And
Uh-oh, stop in the spot.
we know what's coming. So much for the submission hold. He just lets go.
His grip strength might have run out. And we're witnessing two titans of the tag team game absolutely destroying each other here. The Wild Samoans and the Dudley Boys battling for supremacy, battling to get the other team through some tables. I still can't get over the look I always see on the Wild Samoans. It's like they have a one-track mind towards savage brutality. They for sure answer yes to every question that makes up a scary tag team. Yes, they're rough. Yes, they're tough. Yes, they will maim. Yes, they will hurt. And yes, they will not stop. Boom!
Sliding back in under the ropes here.
Oh my goodness.
And Sika just beat the Dudley Boys at their own game.
Here are your winners, Alpha and Sika, the Wild Samoans.
And it's the Wild Samoans standing tall, having beat the Dudley Boys at their own game.
Devon and Bubba.
From the very moment he arrived as the enforcer of the Bloodline, Solo Sikoa has taken every brutal, savage element of his predecessors and refined them into a near-perfect smashing machine. Even in the year before his arrival, Solo raised eyebrows and garnered buzz while competing in NXT. But nobody could have predicted just how smoothly his transition to the main roster would go. And before I go on any further, let me make one thing perfectly clear. I'm only saying what I'm saying about Solo Sikoa because I am a wise man. I'm a professional. And because I'm being handsomely compensated for my stellar work as your host of the WWE 2K25 showcase. I haven't forgotten what Solo Sikoa and his rogue bloodline did to me.
I know.
But I also know better than to let personal feelings hinder your professional endeavors. So with that being said, since his arrival at Clash at the Castle in 2022, Solo Sikoa has consistently been involved in WWE's biggest moments and biggest matches. He's been victorious in War Games. He's repeatedly enforced the Bloodline's will to maintain Roman Reigns' status as undisputed WWE Universal Heavyweight Champion.
I brought Solo in as an insurance policy. Solo was here to protect me. Solo was here to maintain the promised land. He's violent. He's strong, he's fast, he's all those things. And he betrayed me. Any man who would betray me must be a very dangerous man.
Solo defeated John Cena. Solo elected
And he
to
got
betray
losing streak.
tribal chief Roman Reigns in an attempt
So,
to bestow
my guess,
upon
War
himself
Games.
the
I'm not
title
supposed to
of
look at
tribal
the
chief.
spoiler, but
When I refused to acknowledge Solo as my tribal chief, you are not my tribal.
I'd be like, huh, that's right. Wolverine.
Tama Tonga, Tonga Loa, and Jacob Fatu put me through a table in Madison Square Garden. And that led to opportunities to compete for the undisputed WWE Heavyweight Championship. It's led to more visibility with Solo's Rogue Bloodline ruling over SmackDown. Every choice Solo made only furthered his standing in WWE. He has the bloodlust of the wild Samoans, the brutality of his cousin Yokozuna, and the single-minded focus of Roman Reigns, all rolled into one. There is no question the future is his for the taking, and that he will be champion many times over, and that he may set records of his own before it's all said and done. Few men have so quickly served notice to all of WWE in the manner that Solo Sikoa has done. Whether you want to acknowledge him or not is irrelevant.
Not acknowledge
One way
Solo.
or another, Solo Sikoa forces you to do just that, or you will suffer severe consequences. One by one, each and every single superstar on the WWE roster is going to find that out. Solo will make sure of it. I, of course, will simply await any and every opportunity for your tribal chief, Roman Reigns, to teach Solo some manners. Until that happens, though, we are taking you back to the one-year anniversary special for NXT 2.0, which saw then North American champion Carmelo Hayes, and indeed, he is him, issue an open challenge. Unfortunately for the future superstar, it was to be answered by Solo Sikoa.
No,
and
Wesley.
things went as well for Hayes as you can probably guess. Showcase the unrelenting fury that has made Solo Sikoa nearly unstoppable and defeat Carmelo Hayes to earn Solo his first championship victory. It won't be easy against Carmelo, especially when he has Trick Williams watching his back. And if you make one mistake against the champ, he'll take his shot and most likely hit nothing but net.
Here comes the A-Champ.
The following contest scheduled for one fall is for the NXT North American Championship. Accompanied by Trick Williams, he is the NXT North American Champion, Carmelo Hayes.
Mello and Trick looking so pleased with themselves after attacking Wesley.
NXT 2.0 celebrating its first anniversary, all thanks to a...
Yeah, I'm not a fan of 2.0, but I love NXT.
What? This place is shaking!
We never thought we'd see Sikoa again.
His opponent from Las Vegas, Nevada, weighing in at 250 pounds, Solo Sikoa.
And Solo is dressed to fight, too. I really didn't think we'd see him again.
We saw him at Clash of the Castle 10 days ago where he cost Drew McIntyre the WWE Universal Championship.
Well, as far as I'm personally concerned...
I mean, I'm happy when he's back. I mean, I'm glad he's back.
As we say in WWE, expect the unexpected. We expected Wes Lee to be Carmelo Hayes' opponent here, but instead, we have the surprise return of Solo Sikoa, as he's claimed his title opportunity.
Solo Sikoa, fresh off joining the Bloodline, is here. He has answered the call, and we indeed have an NXT North American title defense tonight.
I'm gonna restart this real quick. I don't care.
As we say in WWE, expect the unexpected. We expected Wes Lee to be Carmelo Hayes' opponent here, but instead, we have the surprise return of Solo Sikoa, as he's claimed his title opportunity.
Solo Sikoa, fresh off joining the Bloodline, is here. He has answered the call, and we indeed have an NXT North American title defense tonight for NXT 2.0's 1 year celebration.
Did you see Melo's reaction when Sikoa's music hit? Hayes looked like he saw a ghost.
Solo's been saying he got next for the North American Championship, but that was a long time ago. Melo thought Sikoa was in his rearview mirror.
These two men took part in a...
And Sikoa sent toward the ropes, and Carmelo Hayes with a kick right to the midsection. Melo taking it to Sikoa here.
The power of Solo just a little too much for the A-Champ in this instance.
What a chop.
Trademark viciousness. Lack of mercy. That's what Solo Sikoa is all about.
Into the corner. Big splash by Sikoa. Melo in trouble. Sikoa. Trick Williams making sure Melo got out of harm's way, well, at least momentarily.
And momentarily is right. Sikoa continuing to inflict more punishment on the champ.
And Hayes takes out Williams on the outside. Solo standing strong.
Solo not allowing the presence of Trick Williams to distract him whatsoever.
Solo has to...
Oh, he got him. Is he
and wait a second. Interesting turn of events here.
Yeah, he just released the hold, and I'm racking my brain wondering why.
That turns it around for Solo.
Let me point out that this is brutally unfair to the A-Champ. He prepared for Wes Lee or a night off. Now he's not getting either. This is ridiculous. The advantage is clearly in the hands of Solo Sikoa, who's had something up his sleeve all night.
Well, you think Melo is regretting the attack on Wes Lee earlier tonight?
Hayes regrets nothing. Don't you dare second-guess the A-Champ, Saxton. And into the corner he goes.
Clothesline in the corner. Now Carmelo is feeling the pressure.
And it looks like Solo has all the answers for Carmelo at this point.
Big uppercut rocks the jaw of Carmelo Hayes. Ripped out of the corner.
Looking to put him away, and now Trick Williams up on the apron, causing a distraction.
Trick paying dividends. Ooh. First 48.
And that could be the turning point for the North American champion.
Oh, Samoa drop by Sikoa. Cover now for the win. Hayes kicks it too.
Yeah.
And Williams once again on the apron.
You can see how concerned Trick Williams is that Carmelo Hayes' championship hopes, might be fading away.
Super kick drops Williams. Hayes picked out of the sky.
Spinning Solo.
Is that it for Carmelo Hayes? Trick is out. Carmelo is dazed. Here's your chance, Solo. The title could be yours.
Being placed in the corner here.
Big offense could be coming here.
It said top rope, right?
This superstar is looking to risk it all. From the second row.
Samoa drop. Sikoa seems to be executing his game plan.
And the power of Sikoa proving too much for Hayes right now. From the top. Oh, man, he landed rough there.
Oh, skull shoulders down here.
Rope break, too close to the ropes.
Drops the hammer.
Right on the lower back. Does the official not see him removing the turnbuckle pad?
Keep your voice down. Oh, man. Solo has him hooked.
Hits the spinning Solo.
Sikoa just absolutely laid waste to Mello. Can Solo win the title?
He's headed to the top now.
From the top, Samoan splash from Solo.
Oh, we headed toward the title change.
There's two.
What the? Sikoa is the new champion.
Here is your winner, and new NXT North American Champion, Solo Sikoa!
Solo is your new champion. And is the North American title now going to SmackDown? This has to be the most unpredictable era in WWE.
Solo got his first champion.
I ain't doing this one. We can have all the fun we want with these video games and this showcase, and these fantasy matchups like Offensica versus Bubba Ray and Diva. I'm not doing shtick about Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins.
Oh.
That's a little too volatile. And it's way too personal for Roman Reigns.
The Shield.
Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins came up together in the Shield. And Seth Rollins took it upon himself to disband the Shield by blindsiding Roman Reigns with a chair. At WrestleMania 31, Roman Reigns, in the main event of WrestleMania,
Brock Lesnar
was about to win the WWE title when Seth Rollins cashed in Money in the Bank and stole the main event, the match, and the title from Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns lost the undisputed championship after almost 4 years, the greatest title reign of all time, to Cody Rhodes. Not because Cody Rhodes was the better man, but because Seth Rollins was right there. And the seduction, the bloodlust that Roman Reigns had for that moment of revenge was too much for Roman Reigns to give up. And for the first time in Roman Reigns' life, he took his eye off the ball for that much time and smashed Seth Rollins with a chair, the same way Seth did a decade earlier to Roman.
I get it.
And that moment gave Cody Rhodes all he
I was shocked
to
since
end
Seth
the
Rollins turned on
title
the Shield.
in WWE history. I'm supposed to do shtick about Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins for a showcase? I mean, it's smart, because the next time Roman Reigns steps into the ring with Seth Rollins will be the last time Seth Rollins steps into a ring. Next time Roman Reigns gets his hands on Seth Rollins, you won't have your architect anymore. You won't have your visionary anymore. You won't have your revolutionary anymore. You will have your tribal chief, Roman Reigns, but you'll never again have Seth freaking Rollins. Roman Reigns will put an end to Seth Rollins in WWE. And then the only way you'll ever be able to see Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins will be in the WWE 2K25 showcase. Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins from the 2022
My game.
Royal Rumble. That's not a prediction.
That's a spoiler.
That's a spoiler.
That's right.
The big question as we kick off Royal Rumble, will Roman survive tonight?
Well, the man who's walking down the aisle here in front of 44,000 plus.
Have to acknowledge Roman Reigns. Ah, not a surprise.
Look at this. Even more mind games from Rollins. As we heard that music pop right there, the Shield, you can't help but have a little nostalgia. You can't help but think back to the glory days of when the Shield would go to town, beating everybody down.
Until that man right there, Seth freaking Rollins, decided to take.
I think top 5 people watching, but enough for that.
The following contest, scheduled for one fall.
It's been interesting watching Reigns throughout the Royal Rumble Premium Live event kicks off with a match between two former brothers. Roman Reigns in his record 516-day reign as Universal Champion versus Seth Rollins, donned in the old gear that they used to wear in the Shield.
Rollins looks very comfortable in that tactical vest yet again.
But he's even more comfortable inside the head of the Tribal Chief. We haven't seen Roman with this type of look, this type of confusion in 500 plus days.
Gentlemen, for 17 months, Roman Reigns has dominated. He had special counsel and cousins to help him stay in control to keep his cool, to concentrate on the business at hand. But now Paul Heyman is gone, and the Usos are barred from ringside.
Without those calming forces, cracks have started to show. Every comment Rollins has made about their past cuts deeper. Every mind game breaks Roman's spirit even further. This might be the toughest physical battle the Tribal Chief has faced, but it definitely is his toughest mental battle.
Crank in the head.
Boom!
Seth freaking Rollins has made it extremely personal with Roman Reigns. Years ago when he destroyed the Shield, and again in the lead-up to this match.
And if I'm Roman, I'm taking all that aggression and ending this quickly. Go full force and incapacitate Rollins ASAP, because the longer Reigns fights with all his rage, the more potential he has to make a tactical error.
I have to admit, it's a pretty cold move for Rollins to just take the years of history the Shield had and turn it into a joke here tonight.
It's appalling, Saxton. Rollins has always treated that sacred history as a joke. Now we know that Roman Reigns is a loyal man, a family man. What Seth Rollins did to his family 8 years ago was cowardly. Now it's time for Rollins to pay.
Going up,
Fighting out. Hammering away with punches to the face.
Switchblade by Rollins.
Headed back into the ring.
Oh, shoot. We entered the ring same time.
Powerbomb position. Throwing down punches and counters out.
The Tribal Chief has been dominant over the last 516 days since he captured the Universal Championship. Month after month, he's dominated.
I don't know why he just called off the pin attempt.
Hopefully, he has a strategy.
Calculating the next move here.
Now that's what you you call impact.
What a shot.
Step ahead there.
Looking to end this.
The scoreboard.
The champ with the pin.
He's changing his mind. Going for something different now.
Ooh. A narrow escape.
I hate to say this, but the Tribal Chief has become extremely frazzled without the benefit of having the Bloodline by his side.
Every little move Rollins makes seems to put Reigns on edge. This outfit, the Shield's entrance music. I bet if Rollins gave Roman a fist bump, it would make the Tribal Chief go nuclear.
Over the top and lands awkwardly outside.
He's got a mind to count out rules as he heads ringside.
Reigns hits it!
Perfect execution by the champion. I don't even think Roman's aware of where he is anymore. He has tunnel vision for Rollins. The only thing the Tribal Chief is seeing right now is red. And heaven have mercy on Reigns, old Shield brother now.
And now he's back into the ring.
Absolutely no respect from Roman Reigns.
Here we go again. He
No,
made
he's
his point.
good.
Concentrate on the match instead of everything outside of it. Decides to leave the confines of the ring. And here's Reigns now. Misses wildly with the clothesline attempt. Spear! Spear by Reigns! Roman Reigns from out of nowhere with a spear!
That could end it for Rollins if Roman could just make the cover.
Roman trying to fight through the pain. Oh my, guys. Guys, look at what Rollins is doing.
You witch. Yo.
After all these two have been through, Rollins wants that Shield fist bump.
Reigns shaking it off as Rollins continues to try to play mind games.
Yeah, but that may have triggered a litany of emotions within the Tribal Chief. Reigns unsure of what to do.
Roman Reigns determining what to do now. Will he slay his former brother? Reigns now. Look, gonna lock in the guillotine. Submission
Well, there's
move
your
locked
answer.
in. Submission move locked in.
Rollins in major peril right now. Rollins looking like he's starting to fade.
Seth trying desperately to make it to the bottom rope.
I'm not sure he can make it, Corey.
Trying to make it to the rope to force some sort of break. Seth trying to hang on. How can he do this here? Is Rollins going to tap here? What's Rollins going to do? Is he going to tap out?
Well, he makes it to the rope. Reigns has a 5 count to break the hold.
And Reigns breaks the hold here. Roman breaks the hold, and this match continues.
It just shows you how locked in Roman Reigns is to winning this match.
Does he got his station? I don't remember that it was.
Rollins just motionless now. Roman had that guillotine locked in far too long.
Well, the oxygen slowly circulating through Seth again, but I feel it's just a matter of time. The fun and games Rollins has been playing has pushed the Tribal Chief past his boiling point. Superman punch by the Tribal Chief. That's got to be it. Consider the championship retained.
Makes the cover.
And Reigns retains the title.
Here is your winner, and still the Universal Champion,
Roman Reigns has finally done it. Finally earned that title defense against Seth Rollins. Finally exercised the ghost of the Shield.
It looks like a huge weight has been lifted from the shoulders of the Tribal Chief.
Oh, I think this is it, folks.
I'm the last guy to knock a revolution. I've led a few of those, you know. I admire revolutionaries. I respect evolutionaries. They are the lifeblood of the bloodline. So when Solo Sikoa seized the moment and became the tribal chief in Roman Reigns' absence, I didn't like it. I don't even think I respected it. But something deep down in me admired it. That took some forward thinking. I'm the chief now! Now we all know what happened when the OG bloodline, led by Roman Reigns, faced the new rogue bloodline, led by Solo Sikoa, in the War Games. But there was a discussion here while planning the WWE 2K25 showcase that has me, your wise man, admittedly a little intrigued. What if War Games was limited to only OG bloodline, no honorary uses, versus Solo's rogue bloodline, no honorary uses? It's 4-on-4 Roman Reigns. The Usos, Sami Zayn, versus Solo Sikoa, Tama Tonga, Tonga Loa, and the most dangerous new competitor WWE has ever seen, the Samoan werewolf Jacob Fatu. What happens then? This is your moment to determine who is the real bloodline. This is your moment to determine who is the only bloodline. This is where the bloodline's legacy and the bloodline's future is in your hands.
I joined OG. I make a right choice.
The following contest is the men's War Games match. The rules of the match are as follows. 2 teams will be contained in separate cages, with 1 member of each team.
The Bloodline is in chaos. This wrestling dynasty is on the brink of collapse. The original Bloodline was created with the wisdom of the elders, but this man and the new Bloodline are destroying what was built.
Well, this conflict was unfathomable until now. The new Bloodline is ready to hunt.
And from Sacramento, California, wait.
Here we go. First 2 combatants locked in the War Games structure. The original Bloodline versus the new Bloodline in the match beyond.
The WWE Universe has wanted to see this war for some time, gentlemen. Roman and his old guard versus Solo and the new crew.
So many questions. Can Roman's teammates put their past animosity aside? Can the rest of Solo's gang handle a match against competitors with more War Games experience?
Well, Byron, I think we'll know the answer to all those questions in just a matter of minutes.
That's a free fall.
I think tonight is going to be a breakout from the top.
Elbow drop. Good Lord.
Before War Games officially starts, what do you guys think is the key to the old school bloodline coming out on top?
Every one of these men is a proven main eventer, Michael.
I make a right choice. Join Bloodline, the original one.
Yeah, and given how united Solo's team is, I don't think even the Mount Rushmore of WWE could handle the new Bloodline.
Roman and his crew need to remember what bonded them, what made their team Uzi, and work as a real team. Just one last time.
Boom! Read that one.
Several reversals, neither superstar able to penetrate their opponent's defense.
Gotta be a bit tough for Jay to stand up amongst this team. Some close allies, but some enemies he's yet to forgive.
We've seen the wars that Jay has waged with his cousin Roman, with his brother Jimmy, but he needs to put that aside tonight.
And Jay has the title wins and big victories that earned him the main event moniker. But if he's the one to put away the new Bloodline, he will truly be the main event of War Games.
Searching under the ring now. This can't be good.
Come on now. Is it not enough that they're already coming in with an advantage here? Is this really necessary? He just flipped the script there. And walking through the structure door, this is where nightmares become reality.
Solo Sikoa, leader of the new Bloodline, has called himself the head of the table, called himself a tribal chief.
And when he asked the WWE Universe to acknowledge him, we're hearing more and more of the crowd soaring.
Oh! European uppercut.
Oh, crossbody wipes them out.
We're seconds away from these teams being at even strength.
Here it comes. Stay away from the worm. The tequila sunrise.
Oh. We might be looking at a tap out soon.
Look, able to free the arm and roll out. Great escape.
Sami Zayn grew so much as a member of the Bloodline, it really gave him a sense of self-worth.
Yeah, but part of that self-worth came from defying Roman, from defeating the Usos, which begs the question, and I wish there was a better way to phrase this. Is Sami Zayn still Uzi?
I think he is, Corey. Sami seems elated to be fighting alongside Jay and even Jimmy. Those are his dogs.
And looking at Jey Uso.
Jay can seal it here. Old Bloodline, new Bloodline, both sides engaging in a brutal battle.
Every one of these men is fighting with every fiber in their being to be considered the true Bloodline.
And Tagaloa gets cut down there.
Now Zayn put a little extra oomph into that one.
Anticipated that.
8 men in this war, but one seems to be fighting his own internal battle. That man, Jimmy Uso.
He's currently on Team Roman, but this might be an instance of the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Well, Jimmy had clashes with Roman. He went to war with his brother Jay, but the men who put Jimmy on the shelf for months stand across the ring. Jimmy's out for every member of Solo's squad tonight, and he'll deal with the rest of his fractured family later.
Off the rope. Oh, he had the wherewithal to counter Jacob.
It's the mark. We've already seen a few blows land above the neck.
If there's one man here with the most to prove, it's got to be Tagaloa.
We've often seen that the man with the most to...
Oh, my God! Moonsault! You see that height?
Here we go, your favorite Cole. Blue Thunderbomb! And he's only got one thing on his mind right about now. Up high!
Hey, guys, this is what War Games is all about. Both bloodlines leaving it all in the ring. And it's Jay. Climbing the wall, the War Games here. This might not be a good
Absolutely, Michael. Solo Sikoa took his spot at the head of the table. He says he's the new champ. Watch out! Tama Tonga looking to get wild inside War Games alongside his bloodline. He gets a one-way ticket to the hard metal Twitch. And Tonga heads him off the pass. He looks defenseless as he struggles to get his bearings. Oh, this is Jacob's planning something here. And looking at Jacob, too. And that move might have crossed the line. Jimmy with a cause for alarm.
Solo Sikoa's group at a decided disadvantage. His side has less experience inside this structure.
But look how young and hungry Team Solo is. In particular, Tama Tonga is a real wild card. He's like a hyena. No doubt, Sami Sky.
That hit connects from Sami Zayn. Oh, this is not looking good. He's trying again.
Did Jacob Fatu get enough of it?
This has been a very physical and draining match.
Or he surely doesn't have much left in him. It's like we're looking at the Walking Dead here.
What a raucous crowd here tonight.
Over and over. So much aggression.
The crowd is counting it down. Next entry will tip the scales in their team's favor. Now waiting for War Games to start. This is already in dangerous territory.
Uso and the Tribal Chief is now entering Bloodline War Games. Tonga Loa looks lost out there. Could mean the end's coming soon. He just grabbed what could be a game changer, adding an advantage on top of an advantage.
He's already bringing the numbers advantage, but he wants something more. Boom, nice.
Just driven into the corner. Top.
Has Sami ended it there? Is that all she wrote for Tonga Loa? Super kick!
And Zayn will rock. If he's got a strategy, you might want to think about tapping into it.
Yeah, that's the kind of offense that he's walking to the way. Absolutely spiked. DDT. Did Jacob Fatu get enough of it? Right. Ooh, disrespectfully hurling that sign.
Look at this. Jacob is holding in. Steel chair to the temple.
And Tonga Loa once again finding the will to stay in this match.
Jay's in desperate need of a response here as this match hangs in the balance.
Ascending to the top rope. And Jimmy Uso.
Jacob Fatu got a problem here.
Counting down the seconds as this match gets closer to being even.
And now the new Tribal Chief, Solo Sikoa, joining Bloodline War Games.
His mind is turning. Might be close to the end.
Numbers about to be even, but not before he brings in a little backup from the outside.
Reigns with a Superman punch.
The teams are this weapon could be a big difference maker.
And these focus attacks are really adding up.
Yeah, the body is on a roadmap of life right now.
That's our final competitor. The door is shut. This is... Look out! Being carried around. Slow him down. And he's going to the top. Uso. But here's Jey Uso. Will Jey take advantage? And that was an efficient display of offense with that maneuver.
Oh, no. Look what we have here. Who has no idea what's coming his way.
Top rope.
There's some targeted offense coming his way there.
Going after your opponent's head is brazen, but very effective.
And the core taking on some damage. Lining up Reigns. Opportunities like this rarely open up.
Looks like he just got rocked there.
Yeah, Jey had him well measured.
His opponent keeps piling up. He lets his opponent out of the submission.
Yeah, who knows what damage has been done. Got flipped upside down.
Some reason. It's Jay with the cover. This might do it.
I guess he doesn't think he's done enough damage to put this one away.
He breaks the ref's count before 2.
Shows that this is still anybody's match at this point.
He wasted no time kicking out there.
This is insane.
Dump the clothesline. Turn around. Any combination here.
Not sure what the plan is here.
He's not ready for this to end. To the back of the neck. What a blow.
Good night.
And Sikoa is starting.
Not so fast. Saving his team from defeat. Meanwhile, we have Sami Zayn. Bring out the pin right there. And Jimmy takes on even more damage.
Fatu must be having thoughts of ending things soon.
Tonga Loa looking evasive.
He counters with a grip.
The lights are out for Sikoa.
Wasting no time. And kicks out. He still has right.
He refuses to stay down.
Pure instinct.
Slapped down. And it's Jay. Talk about making the save.
Sending him
Oh, it's like, who didn't got blood anyway?
all the way over to the next ring.
Got a steel chair. Oh, he's got him by the leg.
DDT.
Well placed elbow to break up.
Nice takedown. Stack for the pin.
Able to turn it into a cover of their own.
Definitely an unorthodox strategy. He must have something else planned.
And looking at Jey Uso. Sharp punch.
He's able to slip away from that. Oh, predicted what was coming.
He's got it down. Here we go. I guess it was time to switch now into the cover.
The fate of the match is at stake. Oh, he makes the biggest save of the night.
He puts him into the corner. Oh, Superman punch! And it's Jey Uso.
That was vicious. Will Jimmy seal this up? Jay nailed all of it.
Oh, God.
Roman wins.
But not right now.
The new bloodline has fallen.
What? I tell you, not right now.
Jimmy and Jey Uso and Sami Zayn, the Bloodline.
Okay, a little bit out of character for your wise man, but that was a little bit difficult for me to watch. Seeing this family splinter into 2 groups, fighting against each other, it breaks my dark heart. But they're all grown men, and you settled the issue. Now let's give Solo credit Forming Team Solo was, of course, his usual backup of Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa, the sons of Haku, feared as one of the baddest men to ever walk planet Earth. Along with them, the Samoan werewolf, Jacob Fatu, son of Tama, also known as TK All Day, the Tonga Kid, another fearsome competitor from WWE's golden era. But did you know that Haku and Tama once comprised one of WWE's most impressive tag teams? Haku had been considered family by the Dynasty for years on end, and his teaming with Tama, brother of Rikishi, solidified this for eternity. The Islanders were a formidable test for any tag team in WWE in the late 1980s, competing against teams like the Hart Foundation and the British Bulldogs. Initially fan favorites, the two would embrace a more hard-nosed approach and even teamed up with WWE Hall of Famer Bobby the Brain Heenan, finding even more success. The team flawlessly merged aerial excellence, martial arts mastery, and some good old-fashioned Islander grit. Perhaps their most infamous moment saw them actually dog-nap Matilda, mascot of the British Bulldogs, showing that they were willing to do literally anything to throw opponents off their game. Both men are still revered today as two of the real legit tough guys in the industry, names that instill fear simply upon mention, and they absolutely taught their children well. Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa both loved to slowly brutalize an opponent in the traditional Haku style, while Jacob Fatu hurls his body at opponents from all angles with reckless abandon, much like Islander Tama in his TK All Day heyday. For their inclusion in the 2K25 showcase, we find the Islanders in a dream match, taking on another team that has mastered the air, ground fighting, and has their own brand of swag that keeps opponents guessing at all times. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm talking about the Street Profits. Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins have put together one hell of a run in WWE, and the perennial tag team champions are going to find themselves in an unfamiliar setting, taking on Haku and Tama in a best 2 out of 3 falls match. Anyone can sneak a win out, but Haku and Tama often competed in this type of match to fully demonstrate the superiority to their opponents. And you can bet that they're out to do the same thing to Angelo and Tez. So get out there and showcase the tag team mastery that the Islanders used to terrorize their opponents. Lift your party cups and take one last sip for the Street Profits. And don't worry, no one will hold you responsible for the damage you and the Islanders caused them, because I assure you, the Islanders can handle the smoke.
It is time for the Street Profits to get themselves some of the Islanders. Oh.
The Street Profits had better be ready for what's coming.
Tez and Dawkins have to be ready to deal with any shortcut the Islanders can find.
And their opponents, accompanied by Bobby Heenan, and a combined weight.
Okay, folks.
The Islanders and Street Profits facing off here in a 2 out of 3 falls match. Two teams that mix high flying and hard hits with ease. This is going to be exciting.
The Islanders move at such speeds that you can't take your eyes off them for a second. The Street Profits have got to be at their best if they hope for a win tonight.
You can tell that Haku and Tama want to end the party for Dawkins and Ford. Luckily, they have the biggest party pooper in WWE in their corner in the form of the Weasel, Bobby Heenan.
So many accolades for Dawkins and Ford, Triple Crown, Tag Team Champions, multiple WrestleMania wins. This win could be another major feather in their caps.
It could be, but for the Islanders, all those accolades are down around with the schoolboy. Shoulders are down.
An early pin attempt. And what's this?
Why'd he do that? What's going on? Oh, missed connection.
Wow.
Suplex. He tags out.
He gets the tag, and here we go. The complexion of this match is about to change.
Look, I get that the Islanders are brutal, but when I look at Haku, I kind of see something royal about it.
Are you kidding me, Saxton? Haku, is it enough?
Oh my, how in the world did he kick out of that?
He is certainly sending a message, getting his shoulder up before two. That dodge can buy Tama some time.
Body slam slipped out. Inverted DDT.
Oh my God. Oh, the backbreaker.
Right to the spine.
Oh, that'll turn your skin red.
Punch right in the head. Haymaker connects.
Body.
A 2 out of 3 falls match is a different beast and a bit of a rarity in tag team competition. But one of these teams actually has a bit of a history with the stipulation.
Yeah, well, the Islanders have a history of success in multi-fall matches and in high-profile situations, no less. They competed in the main event of the first Royal Rumble event in this kind of match and won it in 2 straight falls.
They also won a 2 out of 3 falls match on Saturday night's main event. Bottom line, the Islanders are more than ready for this. Hopefully, the Street Profits are quick learners.
Oh, kick right in the face. Oh, man, taking it to the trachea. Uh-oh, look at what they're going to do. Oh, right to the face.
Right to the back of the neck.
And again.
Enough.
Oh, just a beat down. We're watching 2 great teams at work right now, but with the talent at this level in the ring, you have to wonder, are there any possible breakout single stars here?
Every one of these men has that sort of potential, Michael. I mean, Montez Ford has had moments of single success, competing in many high-profile matches on his own.
Though you'd be doing a great disservice to Angelo Dawkins, who has an equally impressive skill set, should he go solo. And of course, both Islanders competed separately for a time in WWE before joining up, so you know that Tama and Haku can once again dominate as single stars.
There it is! Reversal! My goodness, did you hear that shot? Countered into a jawbreaker.
Dueling reversals.
Ouch. Nice sharp backhand. Something that Tez and Dawkins need to watch out for tonight is a
to the sky.
Point of the elbow finds the mark. Oh, you can tell he's feeling it now. This fight is pumping him up.
Rains down an elbow in retaliation. And now the tag.
Able to avoid damage with an evasive maneuver. Sent to the corner.
And he counters.
Tag made. Double team action likely incoming. Double Irish whip.
Double chop takes them down.
Oh, wicked kick to the lower back.
Oh, perfect kick. Look at this. Picture perfect backbreaker.
I'm glad the Islanders are able to compete tonight. I was worried they'd have to serve another suspension.
Oh, what a phony charge that was. Heenan and the Islanders did an amazing job as dog sitters, and they got punished for it. Then again, the corrupt president who handed out that suspension also vacated the WWE Championship for no good reason.
No.
Things to correct you on that. Great response to Tama there.
My God, the Islanders continuing the assault. The Street Profits just don't know the word quit.
Why?
This is not just about winning. This is about taking
Just
over.
tell me why. I gotta hurry up before it did.
Getting him right into the corner.
Haku able to reverse. The Street Profits having a bit of trouble here against the Islanders.
There's just something about the Anawahi family that Tez and Dawkins can't quite overcome.
Roman Reigns, Jacob Fatu, Tonga Loa, Tama Tonga, and of course the Usos. Every person with Bloodline affiliation has been a real problem for the Profits. Let's see if their fortunes change against the Islanders. Continuous counters. These superstars looking locked in.
The Profits
Bruh,
battling with
are you kidding me?
every ounce of their souls.
And the Islanders are unleashing a mauling.
Bruh.
Oh, did you hear that?
I get tired of this.
And scattered. Now can capitalize.
This is a big night for the Street Profits. Their party cups are filled to the brim tonight. I took a sniff of it, and it nearly knocked me out.
I've seen tap water knock you loopy, Saxton.
Up high.
Elbow connects.
That was on you. You
And
great.
yet another attempt coming from...
Here we go. Diving brain chop.
Consecutive high-risk maneuvers, and the pace of this match has certainly picked up.
Yeah.
Take off.
Diving elbow.
You've got to be kidding me. Using your body as a missile over and over again.
We thought it was going to be the Street Profits going to the air this often.
The Islanders make the tag. Haku and Tama planning something big here. Double team Savate kick. The Profits are down. The Islanders are about to reap the rewards.
He's forced the fall.
Up top, facing the crowd here. Someone hold the... I was afraid it was going to get to this point. I was hoping it would.
Oh, no!
Vicious back suplex. Shoulders down. Second fall for the Islanders.
Not happy, but
Profits.
I still did get all of it. But that's fine. Oh, with Miami.
Ladies and gentlemen, I don't have the words to convey how proud I am to have been part of this historic showcase. Having worked alongside this family, this bloodline, for so many decades, reliving moments that I got to experience firsthand has been a privilege of the highest order. Introducing you to WWE legends that I hold in such high esteem, and also spotlighting the modern day greatness their descendants have provided you in recent years, all to pay tribute to the greatest wrestling family I have ever known, has truly been my privilege. To be successful in this industry is a 1 in a billion chance. To see one bloodline continuously pump out superstar after superstar, champion after champion, generation after generation, is a testament not only to the skills they possess, but also to the work they put in to become absolute masters of their craft. And it cannot be stated any other way. This dynasty, this family, this bloodline has mastered every single solitary aspect of professional wrestling. And by reliving their magnificent history, you've begun your path of mastery as well. You've conquered former champions, righted some very egregious historical wrongs, survived war games, and even settled the question as to who the true tribal chief really is. You've unlocked WWE legends who are now ready to unleash their special brand of offense on current WWE superstars who didn't think they'd ever have to face these classic competitors like Haku or the Wild Samoans. It wasn't easy, and you definitely had to get a little oozy along the way. But you showed that bloodline spirit and determination, and now you stand at the top of the mountain. On behalf of WWE and the 2K families, we all thank you so very much for playing. And on behalf of every fan of this beautiful performance art known as professional wrestling, we thank you, the Anawai, Fatu, and Maivia clans, for decades of entertainment and generations of pure brilliance, for creating greatness with your hard work and sharing it with all of us so freely. Before we go, we do have one last surprise for you at home. Now that you've showcased your skills and earned a spot as an honorary Oos, it's time for you to choose who rules your WWE universe as the Tribal Chief. Is Roman Reigns still your Tribal Chief, or have you thrown in with the attempted coup by Solo Sikoa? Do you want to see Tamina finally rule over everyone, or is it TK all day, every day, don't you say? Regardless of who you choose, you've earned the right to acknowledge your tribal chief.
Oh yeah, definitely don't acknowledge. Well, folks, I still going to continue video tomorrow, but not live stream. So I'm gonna say thanks for watching. See you next time. Peace.